Hi friends, and welcome to Cat's Corner. It's me, Cat. This is episode 27. Today is July 18th. It's a Saturday, and it's been a while. I have not felt like recording at all. I still don't feel like recording, but I feel like I need to record. Kids are frustrating. So any free time that I've had, I've used to try and decompress. It's been another frustrating day. But before I get into all that, you can find me on Ravelry and Instagram as CatStraight. Please join the Ravelry group for giveaways and just random chatter, find out when VKNs are, anything like that. And if you by some chance stumble upon this particular episode for the first time, there's probably going to be a lot of ranting. But if you so happen to click like, subscribe, whatever, because I post very irregularly. So things that have been going on. I went to the Magnolia Fiber Festival, which is almost 2 months ago now. It was very fun. Got to meet Christy in person instead of just on the computer. So, hi Christy, I know you're watching. I had a lot of fun. It was a lot smaller than what I was anticipating, but it was still fun. Found lots of pretty things, which you'll see, because from the stress from the kids and housework and stuff, I've been buying a lot of crap. Well, I shouldn't say crap. A lot of good stuff, but stuff that I don't need. Linus did 2 rounds of swim lessons, so he's done 4 weeks of swim lessons. The first couple of days of the first session he did screamed bloody murder, and then he decided, hey, this is lots of fun, and after the swim coach up and walked off at the end of the lesson to, go cool down, get a drink, whatever, we're allowed to let them play in the little baby pool as long as we're supervising. So, time for Linus to get out, go walk to get him changed. Stinker jumped into the big pool, 3 foot. I had to jump in fully clothed after him. Yeah, that was fun. And then during the second round of swim lessons that he did, he decided he was going to keep stepping off the last step when he was supposed to be sitting, and he would go under and then attempt to swim back the step, which he normally could, but I have to hop in after him. Luckily it was on the steps, so I was only like knee deep in water. But yeah, I think in a way I almost would prefer him scared of it than him to enjoy it so much that he's just going to jump in. Nate and I celebrated our 8-year anniversary. My mom came over and watched the kids. We went out to eat. It was lots of fun. We went to a bookstore without kids, so we got to actually look at things. That was always fun. That was good. We had Father's Day. We got Daddy a matching shirt set. I'll try and remember to post pictures of things and stuff as I go through. So his was a shirt and it has a beer glass on it full of beer, and it says pint, and both Linus and Lucy have a sippy cup that's brown and it says half pint. So he got that, and we made him a little painting thing with their hands all over, and it says, You Are Our Sunshine or something like that. That was the Father's Day craft for the play group that I'm organizing, which seems like it's slowly going downhill because people are just dropping out because there's a lot of people in there who have older kids. So there's not as many things going on, so it's not attracting as many people, and yeah. But whatever, I'm probably going to start trying to join a homeschool group or something so that Linus can start getting used to kids that we were most likely going to be associating with a lot more regularly when he gets into school age, which we're pretty much doing schoolwork as it is now. He goes through his books and he points out, look, that's for, that's my, that's it, that's of. So he's reading. He can write certain words on his own without any help. You just tell him, write cat, and he will write the word cat. He spells dog backwards, which I'm pretty sure from what I've read that when kids first start spelling things, they tend to spell things backwards. But he's getting there. I'm very pleased with his intellectual progress, I guess you could say. He has decided that he does not want to listen to us at all anymore. So it's been a very big struggle in the house because he just goes crazy and will not settle down for nothing and just runs and runs and runs, and he just listening is just, yeah, it doesn't happen. He also has decided that he doesn't really want to take naps, even though he needs to still take a nap, because by 3 o'clock he is the crankiest kid ever. But he will not lay down to take a nap. So I've been very scatterbrained and exhausted by the time Nate gets home. I literally almost close the door to the bedroom after I get Lucy down to sleep and just don't want to have anything to do with anybody. Yeah, just stay away from Mommy. Mommy needs nothing. Oh. So yeah, that's what's going on right now. Nate has both the kids because Linus is going cuckoo crazy and not listening. And Lucy has decided that the only way she will take a nap is if I hold her and rock her, which does not work with a 3-year-old who's going crazy and will not listen to you. So I get her almost asleep, and then I go put her down, and immediately when she hits that bed, she starts screaming her head off. And it's like, you did fine like a month ago. You would put yourself to sleep all on your own. What has changed? I have no clue. So I've been struggling with that this past couple weeks. Yeah. And Daddy's been home all week this week because his birthday was yesterday. I have a 31-year-old husband now. I feel like I'm getting old. I am getting old. I'm going to be 33 this year. Yup. I don't know how people who are older start having families older. I don't have the energy now. I don't know how they have the energy. But yes, he had his birthday. He got, I don't even have all the boxes way in the corner. He wound up, we bought him the Lego Creator Series Ferris wheel for him to put together with Linus. He saw it when it first came out and he was very excited about it. And whenever I decided that that's what I was going to get him, it was out of stock, and then I saw that it was back in stock, so I immediately bought it. Because if it goes back out of stock, to get it, it's like $100 to $200 more than what it sells for. So yeah. So that's what he got. We're having a birthday get together with his parents tomorrow, so. Now let's see what's going on. Good things going on with Lucy other than her not wanting to sleep. Except for when she's down at night, she's down. It's just making her go to sleep. That's a pain in the butt. And she was starting to do that just now. And so Nate took the kids so that she would fall asleep in the car, which isn't going to help things because she likes to sleep in the car. So putting her to sleep in the bed is, yeah, she literally screamed herself to sleep this morning. I mean, I have to get things done. Otherwise, I have a huge pile of laundry that I have no idea what's in it, and I can't find anything, and the dishes pile up, and pile up, and pile up, and I haven't had a chance to make Lucy any of her baby food in the past couple weeks, because anytime I literally start anything, one of the kids starts screaming. I sometimes wonder why I decided to have 2 kids. One kid would have been so much easier. I love my Lucy Goosey though. But it would have been easier. I don't know how families who have more kids do it. I couldn't. But that's okay, because Nate's shooting blanks. Alrighty, but the good things about Lucy, she will hold herself up if she's holding on to something. She can stand holding on to something. She sits up on her own. She did get up into the sitting position once on her own. And she could I don't know how she managed to do that, because every time she tries to do it now, she almost gets completely up and hasn't gone the rest of the way. But once she's up there for a good long time. If you hold her hand, she will attempt to walk, and she cruises around the house holding your hands. So that's going to be exciting, having 2 walking things. I think she'll be a lot happier when she's walking, because then she can go get what she wants. Linus was a lot happier once he started to walk. And I don't think she's going to crawl. I don't think it's going to happen. She almost gets to the crawling. She scoots to where she wants to go, but I don't think she's going to crawl. Linus never crawled either. He just went straight to walking. So, we'll see. But from everything that I've been noticing, she's almost ahead of Linus in almost everything that she's been doing now. So, I may have another crazy smart kid on my hands, and I'm not going to know what to do with myself. Yep. Okay. So, I need to find the stuff for the year-long blanket-along giveaway. And I'm going to have tons of bags, so just ignore the massive crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. If you're wearing earbuds, sorry about the loud noisiness. Noisy. So some of the stuff that I got at the Magnolia Fiber Festival, I bought as giveaway for this. I think this is all of them. Okay. So, I'm going to need a random thingamajiggy and to have up. I'm so unprepared because I just started doing this. Okay, let me get to Ravelry. Get to the page. Oh boy. Let's see. What is it? Is it random.org or something like that that people use? Okay. So let's get to the year-long blanket-along thread. So basically the year-long blanket-along is for the entire year and basically do something with blankets. Post pictures of your blankets that you've worked on, knit, crochet, quilting, weaving, whatever. Comment about things from other people's blankets, just whatever, just anything about blankets. It's almost completely open. So we have 17 posts. First one is mine for sure, so 2 to 17, and I did not grab my dice. So 2 to 17, hopefully you see that. I don't even know because I took the camera thingy off. 2 to 17. Result is post 4. Can you see that? Oh. Which is, who's number 4? Two, 3. Oh, post number 4 was deleted. Okay, so let's do this again. So now we have can you see that? I'm getting like major glare. It's number 14. There we go, 14 now. Apparently it likes the 4s, and I dropped something. Oh! Okay. So 14 is 13. Of course it's me. Oh, this is just great. I think 17 is me too. Yeah. Ah. And me again. I post a lot. Stop picking me. Seriously. Okay, I have a non-me, which is post number 7. Can you see? 7. Which is Christy. So Christy, you get a bunch of mini skeins if you'd like them, or you can have a $5 pattern. So mini skeins or a pattern, your choice. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mini skeins, and then here's a little ball I was gonna throw in from one that I did, and there's probably, I think there's some more that I haven't thrown in with it, but it was a bunch of mini skein scraps and stuff. So let me know, Christy, if you want the skeins or if you want a pattern of $5 or less, and I will get that to you. Okay. Keep doing blanket stuff. And I'll show you my blanket now, since we're talking about it, because the reason that I'm doing this is so that I continue on with my blanket. So I have this one little square that I haven't decided where I'm going to put it yet, on which side, and I haven't done any on that side. I'll just show you this side. Whoop. So, big one, and a couple other ones. So, what I have is, this is Neely's Knit in White Star. I think that's the White Star colorway. And then, this is one of the mini skeins I got. They were hand spun from the Fiber Festival. And this was just a random one that I got in mystery box. Another hand spun one from the Fiber Festival. Another hand spun one from the Fiber Festival, and this is from, I think it was the Brown Sheep Company Lux Sock. I don't remember. I did the socks that didn't work because I wasn't thinking and bound them off and didn't put enough stitches, rounds left to go over my heel completely. I was trying to make ankle socks and wasn't paying attention. But that's from that. So that's what I've done. Not a whole lot in progress. Better than nothing, right? Okay, and you have, what is it? About a week or two left to enter the giveaway for the actually I'm gonna leave the giveaway going until I record next time for the stitch markers, which I don't even have them with me right now. But go to the thread on Ravelry. There's a picture of them. They're two little lovebirds by Megan of Vinyl Stitches. She also has a coupon code, which is good for about another week. Go to the thread on Ravelry. That's the code to use. I think only 2 people have entered for the stitch markers. So go and enter. And I think that may be it. So, FOs. I'm going to start with the one that I'm the most pissed off about. Okay? So, you're going to get a big rant. It was one of my favorite ones, and now I'm like extremely ticked off. So, I finished Linus's Everything is Awesome sweater. It is super cute. It's made out of Lorna's laces, bigger on the inside, and mustache yarn. Everything is awesome. And here it is. I will put a picture of him in it because this is completely messed up now. As you can see, I have the little Lego buttons and everything, so it was super cute. The Lorna's laces, which I knew it was going to bleed because I made Nate socks out of this, and so I took precautions to try and not get it to bleed into the other. Like, I would wash this part first and let dry, and then flip it over and wash this part and then let that dry. Can you see the bleeding in the yellow? Now this is just from today's washing. He wore it one time. I tried to get as much of the bleed out as possible before I let him wear it. You see that? Now, the part that I'm the most upset about is that whenever I hung it to dry, which some of the colors are, it's starting to fade in some areas, so it's not quite as noticeable, but do you see what happened when it was hanging to dry? I've tried rinsing it again to try and get that out. Anybody who knows how to get this out, which I don't think it's going to be possible. I really don't. I think what I'm going to have to do is rip this all the way back and re-knit this whole part. Which I don't even know if I'm going to have enough yarn left to do it. I'm going to have to check. This literally I just noticed this right as I was coming to record. I went and grabbed this off the clothesline and saw this. Now, I know Lorna's Laces is a very big popular brand. I don't think I'm ever going to buy Lorna's Laces again, honestly. Is it normal for most indie, like, I know I get some bleed in some things, but seriously, like, it turned the water dark blue. Like, the third washing, it's still dark blue, and I try and rinse it until it's completely clear. And then the next time I go and rinse it, dark blue again. Is that normal for indie dyers? I mean, none of this bled. None of these colors bled. This one bled. So, I am extremely... I'm going to be going and running under the water again some more. And see if I can get it out. I am just... I don't know. I'm so mad. So mad. Because that wasn't there when I went to hang it up. That's from drips. I literally almost started crying. I've had such a rough day yesterday and today from the kids. And then this happened. Ugh. Yeah. So yeah, not in the greatest of moods. Anybody has any suggestions on how to possibly get that out? Which I really don't think it's going to be possible. What are you to do? Now, if it was something for me, I wouldn't be quite as upset. But I put a lot of love and energy into making things for my kids. And they love them. And he's been asking to wear the shirt again since he wore it. And he wore it, what, like a week ago. And he wants to wear it again, so I went to wash it. And I forgot something else. Hold on. I'm going to be right back. I'm not even pausing. I don't care. Oh, you get to see my bright green sweats. Okay, so other finished objects. I'm so pissed. Oh, okay. I finished Linus's tube socks, which he loves. He's worn them for sure twice. They just got washed again, so he'll be wearing them again soon. But they're cute. It's Heather Law's child tube sock recipe. The colors is Classic Elite Yarn Summer Socks. And I don't remember the colorway. I use size 1s. I think that's it. They're cute. I love them. I'm still mad about that sweater. Okay. Another thing I finished my Dusk into Twilight shawl. I was a little upset about this one too. No fault of the pattern or the yarn or anything. Totally me, because I did not check gauge. I did not knit a gauge swatch. So, even though I knit the large, it's not the large, it's the demi. I guess just the type of yarn it is, it knit up not as loose or whatever, because I didn't even get the amount of yardage it said that it was going to take for the large. But this is what it looks like. It's super cute. I love the yarn choice I picked for it. If I make it again in this yarn, which it's the Lucia Musco or whatever, it's all, everything basically except for I think needle sizes is on my Ravelry page, which I need to start doing needle sizes too, because I forget a lot of times. But I have enough left of this that I can make another one. If I do make another one, which I'm seriously thinking about doing, is go up a needle size or two. and I used a size 5, which is a 3.75 millimeter. I wrote that down. And I used, the colorways were 11, 32, and 5. So, it's really cute. I made mistakes in it, but I don't really care. But I definitely would like the large. So my mom had the idea that if I made another one in the large, that when Lucy got older, she could have the mini one, which would be a large for her, and then I'd have the big one. So I'll probably wind up doing that after I figure out what I'm doing with that sweater. I'm still pissed off. So upset. I'm gonna have to start Google searching how to get that out. Other things that I've made, which I did not write everything down because oh, and the sweater pattern, which I liked. I love the sweater pattern. I'm just mad about the yarn bleeding that much. It was the Linden by Jen Emberson. I used size 6, 4.0 millimeter. Yeah. So that's all the notes that I had written down. So now I'm going to go and get on my Ravelry page and look up the rest, because this was completely, let me get this done. Okay. So, I made, oh, everything's on the floor. I made this headband ear warmer out of some hand spun that I got from Fantasy Fiber Studios. This is my first, well, not my first Christmas present, but for my sister, and I don't even have that on there right, but whatever. Super cute. It's, the pattern is Ooh La La Headband Ear Warmer by Sarah Grieve. It was a free pattern. Oh yeah, this is a paid for pattern. The London sweater is a paid for pattern. The tube socks are free. This was a free pattern. And I used whatever needle size it suggested. That is for my sister. And I plan on making one more ear warmer thingy for her for Christmas, and then something for her for her birthday, hopefully. Next thing, this is going to be for my mom for her birthday. It is the Elegant Hat by Kim Guzman. It is a crochet pattern. I used, it was either an F or a G hook. The yarn I used was Brown Sheep, Lamb's Pride Worsted, and Wild Oak and Sable. Oh, itchy. And this is what it looks like. Now I haven't blocked it because my mom's head's bigger than mine. So I don't want to make it too much bigger. So like that. And I'll just do this so you can see the bow. It's got a little bow. Can't really see it, can you? See the little bow? I'll take it off. And got a little bow there. Well, this is my mom's for her birthday, which is in a couple months, but I gotta get things done now. And it was a free pattern. I think that was it. Yes, I think that was it. It was a simple pattern. to follow, and it's really cute. It worked up really good. Next, see, whenever I don't talk to y'all in a while, I get a lot of things accomplished. My brother and sister-in-law had their baby 2 weeks ago, and when I went to go visit her in the hospital, she showed me a crocheted baseball cap on Etsy, and she asked me if I could make one for the new baby. So, let's see. Back to projects. She wanted it to be an Atlanta Braves one. So I made the newborn ball cap by Ravelry crochet. Ravelry crochet. Used an F hook, and the yarn is, what's the yarn? The yarn was had to go buy all the yarn for it. Yeah, Barocco Vintage. So here's the hat, and this is some felt that I cut out and sewed on, and the hat pattern does not have this part in it. It ends right about there, so I made it a little bit, let's see, about 4 or 5 rounds longer than what it said, because I wanted to add this little piece to it, but I didn't want to make the strap with the button. I just wanted it to kind of look like it, so I added that to it, and I think it came out pretty good. If I had paid more attention to what an Atlanta Braves hat looked like when I was making it, the brim of the hat would have been red too and not blue, but I didn't. So, but that's it. Hopefully I'll get a picture of it, the baby in it soon, so I can have a decent picture of it. And then, as an extra little surprise bonus, I figured, well, if I'm making a ball hat, I should make a baseball diaper cover, right? I thought so. Anyways, so I made Aunt Aggie's Fitted Diaper Cover by Ag Handmaids, and it was also a F hook, and so it has 2 little buttons to help hold it together, and so I made it white and out I can't even think right now. Outlined it, I guess you say, in red, and then I stitched on some red laces for the baseball, so it has a little baseball booty. I'm anticipating that she was wanting this hat for baby pictures, so I figured if she needed the diaper cover to go with it, so she gets that. And the last thing I think that I finished was some hand spun. This is, let me get to it. So I don't remember how much yardage I got. Oh, come on. I'm just having issues apparently today, and that's all I'm going to say about that. I got 184 yards of a 2-ply. So the blue ply is the fiber that Mandobug dyed and carded for me, which is 50% merino and about 50% stellina, I think it was, or angelina or something like that. So that part's super sparkly. And then the other ply, which is like purples and pinks and blacks and stuff, was from Fantasy Fiber Studios, some Rolegs that I got from her. And I tried to ply it a lot thicker, or put a lot more twist in it this time. I've been liking other people's, how theirs come out better than what mine has been. Mine, I feel like, has been, when I ply it and stuff, it just is very loose. But oh boy, I'm just gonna have issues today, that's all there is. So it's super sparkly. I could not remember how thick I spun the purple when I was spinning the blue. So I think the purple wound up being a lot thinner than the blue was plied or spun. But it doesn't bother me. I'm not too concerned with it being completely even. So now I'm spinning this for the hat spackle that Holly Dapp, Lupin's Own Jacob, is having with the Swift Knits podcast, and which I got it spun. Now you're supposed to knit or crochet it, I guess, into a hat. So I just have to find the right hat pattern for this. I haven't decided what would look best with it. And Mandobug is having a spin along, so I started it within the time frame and finished it within the time frame, so I'm gonna put that in too. So I'm quite pleased. I think I'm very drawn to the purple, blues, and pinks. That's just me. I like those colors. So hopefully next time you see me, this will be a hat. Hopefully. So that, I think, is all my finished objects. I think so. Okay. So what comes next? I'm gonna go into tribbles just because I ended with the spinning project. So we're gonna do tribbles next, which I did not bring any of my spinning because I finished that I guess about a week or two ago. And so I started working on the Jiminy Cricket one again, which is the green, brown, and black. And I've only done like maybe 20 minutes total on that since the last time I talked to you, and I don't even think I did any on that. Apparently not in the mood for those colors. That one or the other one that I'm working on, which is the gray color. Just not in the mood. I really enjoyed that one because I spun it really, like, not caring if I got thick or thin. I just was going, and I really liked that. I needed just to not think or fuss with it or anything. So the couple of times I did work on the Jiminy Cricket one, I had to like think because I'm trying to get that one really thin, which is one reason why it's taking forever. So that's all to do with tribbles. So now it is time to engage. So I am only working on 2 products. I forgot to grab another thing. Oh my goodness. I seriously, I'll be right back one more time. I am back. So, one of the things, I have three things technically. I don't remember if I showed y'all my completed red sock that I was making for Linus while I waited for the other yarn to come in. But I finished the first one. So now the next one is going to be the blue with the red stripes, which I have not cast on the second one yet. I'll be doing that soon. So I need to get that finished. So that is that. That is Heather Law's tube sock recipe. I do not know the yarns, they're mystery yarns. So, next project I am working on. Holly Dapp, Lupin's Own Jacob on Ravelry, had a new pattern come out called Autumn Morning, I think. And for the first weekend that it was out, she offered for the pattern to be free. So now you have to pay, I think it was like $3, I think is how much it costs. I don't remember. But the pattern looks super cute. I knew what yarn I wanted to use for it. It was free. So I got it. I started working on it. And then she said that she was going to start a knit along for it. So, yay! I am doing the knit along for her new shawl pattern, Autumn Morning. I am using size 6 needles, which these are Addi Turbos, which is pretty much all I use is Addi Turbos. But had to go buy new ones because the other project that I'm working on is also using size 6. So I needed to get another one. But this is how far I am on it right now. And it's super curly. But can you see the colors? Can't see them all in here. There's like pops of this pretty teal blue and purples, and I am so in love with this yarn that I picked for it. So the main body of the shawl is worked in one color. I guess you could do it all in one color. And then you're going to have the border. So I had to go buy yarn for that because I didn't have yarn to match this for the border. So I'll show you that in just a little bit. But this yarn, which looks like this in the cake, and it's, yeah, my lighting's starting to show up kind of dark. That's kind of close. Is the one that I got on a D-Stash. Thanks to the lovely Karen of the Stashless podcast. I saw that she was getting rid of stuff, and when I saw that she had that one, there is the tag. I hopped on it because I was in love with this when she showed it on her podcast initially. So it is Color Me Happy in the Fairy Garden colorway on her Really Happy soft base, 75% BFL, 25% nylon. And I didn't tell y'all the percentages on any of the other yarn, huh? Yeah, it's okay. Still mad about that sweater. Yeah. And the color that I'm going to be using for the border is this. That's going to look really nice. And this is Miss Crosby. And the satchel base, which is 100% superwash merino. It's a single ply. And the Hollywood cerise, something like that. So that will be the border. Very, very excited. This has kind of been my travel project, which normally my travel project is the tube socks that I've been working on for Linus. But whenever I started this, I got so into the color that this started coming with me everywhere. So this is in, which I don't remember if I showed this or not last time. I don't remember if I had this last podcast or not, but it is one of my new bags from the Purple Puddle, and it's Totoros and Soot Sprites and the cat bus, and it's got a little acorn for the hang tag, and I love this. This makes me happy. This is what Linus's projects are supposed to be in, but I wanted to put my shawl on it this time. So that is that. And the other project that I am working on. It's a project that I've been planning on for years that I've never done. The Ginny cardigan. So I started it, and I am doing pretty good. I just did the right side front bust shaping. Whoop. Drop the yarn. Okay. And this is how it is looking. Look at my owls. So excited. So I am doing the size, the 40 inches, which I probably should have done the 36, but it has so much, was it negative ease, that I didn't want it tight on me. So I just went up to the next larger size. It's just fine. I'll be good. I want something kind of loosey-goosey. But look at that. Oh, I love that. Is that where my mess up is? I have one mess up somewhere in the lace pattern. I don't remember where it's at. Then I couldn't figure out how to go back and fix, so I just kind of left it. But I just did the right side bust shaping. These are on size 6 Addy Turbos. And the yarn I'm using is... Ooh, I am stuck. Okay. Let's stick that one back in there, because that one is stuck on something. And I don't feel like making a huge disaster. Iconon, which is a Zitron. It is color .33. It is 35% silk, 35% cotton, 30% acrylic. So I'm on my third ball of this, and I have 10. So I should have plenty, which is another wonderful thing that I got from D-Stash from Karen, along with the very pretty project bag. I am liking this pattern. So far it's been pretty easy going. Haven't had too many problems with it. Still mad about that other sweater though. Well, I think I'm going to be mad about it for a while. I'm going to have to do some serious research. So that's everything that I am currently working on and have worked on. So, things that I have bought. first off, I want to show you my cute new little project bag that I got from Barnes & Noble. It's just a little tote, and it's got Peter Rabbit on it, and he's got the cute little cottontail. It's a little kid tote type bag thing. It's got, the inside is got some of the story in it. I found this at Barnes & Noble on the Red Dot clearance, so I wound up getting it for $5. And they had a whole bunch more. I was so tempted to like buy a whole bunch of them and just hoard them because they're so cute. So if you like it, go check your Barnes & Noble Red Dot clearance section and see if you can find one, because it is adorable. Other things that I've bought. Okay, Magnolia Fiber Fest stuff. I bought a bunch of mini skeins, which I'm not going to show you those because they're all in my bag for my stuff for the blanket. Finally bought me a Nitty Naughty, which is why my hand spun skein looks so much nicer than any of my previous ones. So this is a 2-yard one, I think. So it's disassembled so I can store it easier. I bought this spindle, which is a cute little wooden one. I already dropped it several times, so I think it was a lot more pointy whenever I initially got it. Now it's kind of flat, but yeah, like this one. This I think is going to be my go-to spindle for spinning. Really liked how this one spun, as opposed to any of my other ones so far. I don't remember where all I got some of these things from. Oh yeah, I bought a shawl pin. I have the card for it. I left the shawl pin in the other room. I'm not gonna go get it. It's just like a copper brass wire that's wrapped into a spiral. And it's very simple, but it's very cute. That is nothing. Okay, I bought from Knitting Rose Yarns. It's her Bloom yarn and Ordinary Life. It is 100% superwash wool. The worsted or Aran weight yarn, it says. And I got 3 skeins of the green. There's how many yards? 100 yards per skein. 3 skeins of the green. And 3 skeins of this brown, which is called Wesley. So now I just have to find the right sweater project to use for it. I'm hoping to do a sweater. 600 yards though, so I don't know if I'm going to have quite enough. I should have bought one more of each, I think. But I didn't, and no, I don't think I can get it again. I can try going onto her website and seeing, but I'm going to have to pay for shipping now. And then I bought from Heavenly Fiber oh, I bought 2 lace yarns. Oh. Okay, I thought I only bought 1 lace yarn. Apparently I bought 2. But that's okay. They're pretty. I bought a lot of pink. So I bought Heavenly Fiber Stardust Lace, which is 75% superwash merino, 20% silk, 5% stellina. It's 875 yards, and the colorway is Rose Garden. And it's very pretty and sparkly. If you can see the sparkle, and you can see some of the sparkle. So I got that one, and then the other lace yarn I got is the Eclipse yarn in Stardust Lace. 75% superwash merino, 20% silk, 5% stellina. Then the color is the Color of Hope. So it's just this pretty pink, and it looks like it starts off like a darker pink and then gets to a little bit of a lighter pink. So it's kind of, it looks like it's kind of a gradient, but not quite a full gradient. It looks like it's just like a 2-color gradient. So, and it's got sparkles too. Can you see the sparkles? I think you can get some of it. So, I should have bought their stuff sooner because there was a larger selection. Because all their green dots were, I think, half off. So, maybe I can use those 2 lace yarns together. I'll have to figure something out. And then I bought their Bliss fingering, which is 70% merino, 20% silk, 10% cashmere. 400 and, what's that, 37 yards? 37 yards, and the colorway is Hibiscus. So it's pinks and oranges and yellows. Pretty, 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 pretty. And it's so soft, that cashmere. Oh my, both of the other yarns are super soft too. I should have bought a whole lot more from them, I think. But I didn't. But, yeah. It's nice. I like it. And then I went crazy on Etsy also. Oh wait, hold on. I won a prize. I got 2 prizes. Yes, I have 2 prizes, I think. This prize I got from the Yarnder Woman podcast for her pop culture knit-along. And I got a Star Wars project bag, which is going to make me want to go and rewatch Star Wars, but it's not on instant streaming of Netflix, so I'm going to have to see if I can get it on. I don't even know if they have it on the DVDs that you can get, but I need to watch it again. And this is by E&I Made on Etsy. And if I stop buying yarn, I plan on going to buy another bag or 2 from her. Because she had some cute little like forest animals and owls, I think, that I want to get. So, got that. So I have another fun project bag. I'm getting project bags all of a sudden. It's very exciting. And another prize that I got was Amelia from the Hops and Hanks podcast, who's kind of been on hiatus for a little while. She did a charity hat knit-along, and basically anyone who sent in a hat or a lat blanket wound up getting a prize. There was enough for everyone to get one. So mine was some pom-pom makers, which is going to be fun, because I'm thinking if I have enough of that fun yarn that I spun up to make a hat, I can make a fun pom-pom to put on top of it. I think it'd be great. Hat with a pom-pom. I've never had a hat with a pom-pom. It'd be fun. So I got that. Those are my 2 prizes. And then, let's see. Find the right one. I got my reward, I guess you could call it, from Spun Fiber Company, from backing her on Kickstarter. So the option I picked for the reward was a bag and 2 skeins of yarn, or I guess 100, I don't remember. I got 100 grams of yarn, which I picked the sport weight, which is 175 yards in each, and the color I chose was lavender. It's kind of hard to see. And I picked lavender because I don't really have any lavender in my stash, so I thought it would be very fun. It's 100% local merino, and the colors are just not showing up at all. And I got that, so this is going to be some fun project soon. And then I got the tote bag, which I thought was super cute, which is why I got the tote bag too. And I'm planning on using the tote bag for my blanket, because my blanket's starting to get kind of big, and so it's just kind of been hanging out, folded up. So now I can put the blanket in here, and then the bag with all my scrap yarn in also, so it's all in one place. So I'm going to show you her little card thingy so you can, let's see. Does it have her? Right, I think this side has her website. Spunfiber.com. So I highly recommend that. She's trying to be as local as possible with getting and acquiring her yarn, and locally sourcing it all. Still wish you could see the purple. It's showing up kind of blue. It's really pretty. Very pretty. Very excited. So I got that. And then Diabolical Yarn, I was stalking on Instagram, had a sale on all their in-stock yarn. So I just go and look, and they had a yarn there that I just had to get. Had to get. And when I tell you, you will understand why. I got this. It is Tenacious Tinsel Sock Yarn, which is 75% superwash merino, 15% nylon, and 10% tencel. It's 380 yards. I don't think you can really see the sparkle. It's got a very light sparkle to it. But the colorway is Lucy, based off of the I Love Lucy show, which is one of the inspirations for Lucy's name. Her name technically is Lucille, for Lucille Ball, but we shortened it to Lucy, as you know, what we're going to be calling her, for Lucy from the I Love Lucy show, and also Lucy from Peanuts. So I just thought it was too fitting. So this is Lucy's yarn. I have to find a pattern for it, which I just bought one, which I'm thinking about attempting to do, which I'm going to show you. If I can get to it. And it's not for fingering weight yarn. I think I can make it work. And I may have to get some other yarn for, I don't have enough yardage. Can you see that? That is the Madalena dress by Alex Hoy. And right now it's on sale until August 1st. But that's what I'm thinking. I don't think this is self-striping. It doesn't say self-striping on it, and from everything that I've read, looking on Ravelry, to see because I wanted to make sure. It looks like it's going to be a good variegated yarn from what I could tell. So, but while I was at it and buying this one, I saw another yarn that she had in stock that I had been eyeing for a while. Now, it's not technically the base that I probably would have wanted. That's okay, because I wanted this colorway, and it was on sale. This is an Aran single, which is 200 yards, 100% fine wool, and it's in the colorway Blood Orange. I have been eyeing this colorway for a while. So now I gotta figure out what to do with a single ply Aran weight yarn that I only have 200 yards of, because they only had one of these. And they only had one of these. Well, they had another one of these, of the Lucy yarns, but it wasn't in the sparkle base. It was in, I think, the Super Sock. Sparkle! Hello! So I got these. I'm thinking about special ordering another one of these, just so I know I have enough of it to make the dress. I'm not going to get it on sale. The sale's over anyways, by the way. I'm going to make sure that was all that was left in this bag. I think so. I think that was all that was left in this bag. And then, like I told you, I bought a lot of stuff. I've been so stressed. I think I had mentioned that I had ordered from Penguin Soup last time. I think so. I finally got it in. It took a long while. When she initially listed the stuff, one of the yarns that I wanted to get, it was apparently an oops yarn, but she didn't list it as an oops yarn. She listed it as the regular self-striping. So she messaged me to see if I wanted the oops yarn and she would discount it, or if I wanted her to re-dye the yarn and have it how it's supposed to be. It's a yarn that I had been eyeing for a while, so I wanted it to be what it was. Even though the oops, like, I went back and forth for a while, and I was almost tempted, like, dye me the regular one, but I want one of the oops ones also, because it sounded like, if I remember correctly, like some of the teal was in the pink, some of the pink was in the teal, like just like speckled splotches or something. But so it took a while to get it, but I finally got it. So I got some Penguin Soup, and this is the Fairy Sock base, which is 430 yards, 75% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 5% stellina, which is super sparkly, and I know you can see that sparkle. And this is the colorway Wild Style. As you can tell, not just my son is addicted to the Lego Movie, I am too. This is my yarn. Mine. So, got that dyed up for me. And then when she had listed, I knew this was an oops skein because it was listed as an oops, and I was okay with it. And she, I think on her last podcast or one before that, she has a little section of it knit up, and you can see it, and I'm completely okay with it. This is the Fairy Sock, and this is Mine's the Nicest, because I wanted to be in the Firefly Club, but I missed it. I realized that they were having sign-ups for it a week after they closed. So I was a little bit disappointed. So when I saw that this one was coming up, I had to get it, because this is based off of Kaylee's umbrella, and I think the first episode. So this has, like, one of the areas has like one little red row misplaced out of order, but that's okay. You see that sparkle. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Can't wait, can't wait. Don't know what either of those are going to be, if they're going to be socks or something else. But because it took so long to get it, she gave me a couple little extra special things. She sent me some of the stitch markers from the Firefly Club, which is so cool because I've been thinking about ordering some of these stitch markers that she's been having listed. Then she sent me the Mother's Milk chapstick, which is a spiced brown sugar lip balm, and I don't want to open it. It's still sealed. I don't want to open it yet. Should I open it? I haven't opened it to smell it yet. Should I smell it? I should smell it. Oh, that smells good. Oh, that smells really good. I'm just gonna... I wonder if it tastes good. It smells like it should taste good. It's got cocoa oil, cinnamon oil, brown sugar flavor oil, ginger oil. Yeah, the ginger and clove. That's what I smell the most of. Mainly clove. Clove is really strong. I love clove. Smells good. Right. No flavor really. Oh, a little bit. That's gonna be my special. And then also, this was, I think you just get it normally when you buy stuff from her. I don't know, because she didn't mention this part. But the two little penguin stitch markers. And that, I think, is everything. Like I said, I've been a little crazy. Just a little wee bit. Now I have to update my Ravelry page with all this stuff because I have not done any of this new stuff. I don't update the page until after I record. That way, because after I take pictures and stuff, I put it away. And if I put it away before I record, I forget what I bought. I'm just going to smell like clove the rest of the day. Oh, that smells so good. I think that is all. So, continue posting in the year-long blanket along thread. Enter for the stitch markers from Vinyl Stitches. Gonna try and do a VKN, I think next Friday. Is that the 24th? 23rd, 24th? Whatever the Friday is. So if you want to join, come and join. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, and Christy, let me know what you want, what prize you want. And if she doesn't pick the mini skeins, then I'll just put those up for the next time I draw. I think that might have been it. So I'm going to let you go because I'm ready to go watch some adult TV while my husband still has my kids gone. I've been watching Big Bang Theory. Finally to episodes that I haven't seen yet. Yay! So, I'll see you later. I'm going to go watch some Big Bang. Bye, friends.